moment to say thank you so much. We've now reached over 100,000 signatures, but I still need your help. I need you to do two things, and it will take less than 3 minutes of your time. One, please share the petition. You can share it on your social media. You can email it. Anyone that you think will sign it, share it. The second thing I need your help with is emailing news stations. Okay? You can pick one, a local one. I've already made a list for you, and I've even typed up an email for you. All you have to do is copy and paste and send. So there is a link. It has it. So if you can pick out one local station closest to you, and then one of the national shows is on there, just copy and paste and send. They need to see our numbers. They need to see us hit. We can make this bill happen. We can make this bill a reality. Over 100,000 of you have spoken. I know we can get to far greater numbers. I'm grateful for the 100,000. That's just a start, and it's a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. So please if you're watching this video right now, you can feel free to stop it and just go ahead and send the email, please, so it can reach news stations, so we can get news coverage, so that we can get more support, and so that we can finally get the right senators and congresspeople to help sponsor this bill. I did a live stream earlier, and for those of you who want to stick around, I will explain a little bit of it. But what I was saying in the live stream, there is a medical bill that was reintroduced. I forget the congresswoman's name. I think Katie Porter, and then it was some senator. I forget his name too as well. I apologize about that, but they reintroduced this bill, but it doesn't help. And we need a bill that's going to help. The bill that they reintroduced, which the link is in the petition, is saying that it will be a year grace period for medical bills before it hits your credit. And it also says that medical bills that is paid in full or settled will be taken off the credit. But that doesn't help if you can't afford the unexpected medical bill that hits you. That doesn't help if if you or someone have a bill and you can't afford it. That doesn't help. So what are you supposed to do if you have this great bill and you're not able to afford it, have damaged credit for years and years and years and years, and not be able to do anything? Not be able to get a car if you need it, or buy a home if you need it, or help your kids through college if you need to co-sign on student loans or something. We need help, and we need help now. The time for waiting is over. Now we need more numbers on this petition, and you can help with that. Now, there's been some people who have opposed the petition, and some of the reasons for their opposition is they say that it's going to leave a loophole for people to take advantage of the system who just want to get free medical care. And what about the doctors and things that need to be paid? And here's our rebuttal to that, or really more of a compromise to that. Our compromise is this. Okay, first of all, medical bills on credit report, that's a no-go. We need to stand up together. That should be automatically out. End of story. But when it comes to wage garnishments, maybe that can be a little bit of compromise if it's limited. Maybe something similar to like an income-driven repayment plan, to where the amount that you have to pay towards the medical balances is driven by your income, and make it a national thing. They do have some of those in some hospitals, even though they don't make it like a big publicity thing, to where if you have low income, you can apply for that. But there's some people who may not fit into low income category, but still will struggle to pay the medical bills. If you're someone who, let's say you make 150,000 a year, but you have 5 kids, that's almost still poverty. But in the eyes of, let's say, a hospital, it may not be. So all I'm asking for, when it comes to this bill, the Med Freedom Bill, is for Congress and the president to have some compassion, to have some humanity, and to look at the situation and say, okay, we need to do something about this. They should be able to see that, if someone's struggling with medical bills and it hurts them financially, it can hurt the economy and it can hurt the health of the country. And I'll tell you why. One, it will hurt the economy because they won't have the credit to go out and purchase and do things and be productive members of society in a financial way because they're being devastated and decimated over medical bills. That's number one. And then the second reason being, when you have medical people who have medical bills and issues, and some people are actually afraid to go to the doctor because they fear the medical bill. That will make them not get the care that they need. And when they neglect the care that they need, now that's potentially increased health issues. And now that's a bigger burden on the country, because if they have increased health issues because they're afraid to go to the doctor, then at some point, if the health issues are untreated and not looked at, and it catches up with them and they end up in the emergency room, now it's back to these big bills. It's a big cycle. If they could just clear all agenda and say, okay, on this one issue, without adding unnecessary stuff, just make this only about this medical issue, then we can make something really positive for the whole country that all of us will be able to benefit from. All right. I wasn't planning on making a long video. I just really wanted to say thank you, and that I need your continued support. We all need your continued support. Everyone, millions and millions of people. 100,000 strong. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm glad of this. But now it's time for us to step up to another level. Now it's time to target news coverage. Now it's time to make some noise and make some headway and shake some things. And the way that we do that is by spreading the word, getting more signatures, emailing. Go to that email list that I sent you and just pick out one or two. It won't take you long. You can copy and paste the message and email the news stations and email the local and national. It's all on there. And then this will spread, and we will finally have the support that's needed for this bill to be created, sponsored, and eventually passed. It can be done. It will be done. Thank you so much. All right. You have a good day now.